Hi, this is Tia Cristy, and we are doing the journey to TEDx Wilmington. I've had the pleasure to speak with so many of our speakers coming out on April 29th, and it is going to be a full packed day of just brilliant minds taking the stage, getting into that red circle for TEDx Wilmington. And I am so happy to be speaking to one of my favorites. I know I say that a lot, but seriously, she is Lisa Yeung. Dr. Lisa Yeung. I always have to, give her that clap because she is amazing. And I'm telling you real quick, we met each other when we were in Nashville and we instantly had this kinship. It became an instant friendship. And I'm so excited that she is coming into Delaware. We're going to get to hang out. But Lisa, how are you? How are you doing?
I'm great, thank you. And
Oh,
yourself?
I'm so happy to see you. Oh, well, I'm doing great. Thank you. I'm so glad you're coming to Wilmington for TEDx. And before we get into it, tell everybody just a little bit about you.
I feel like there's so much to tell, and who I am right now is truthfully, I'm living my best life in a way that I never thought would have been possible. And that's related to the talk that I'll be giving. And right now, I am an integrative coach, which means that I integrate my background and expertise in medicine and clinical psychology also with more spiritual, esoteric mind body modalities to help my clients. And the amazing thing is that right now, with my coaching and speaking and workshops and different things that I'm doing, I'm able to help people all over the world really realign with their truest selves, like their most authentic, who they are, especially people who are successful and sometimes have achieved super high levels of success and yet are feeling like something's missing or they're not feeling fulfilled and not really understanding why. To be able to help them to really realign with who they truly are, their most authentic selves, and then therefore live their own best lives based on their standards, based on their metrics of what is important to them. That's what I do now, and I love it. I really,
I
really love it.
love that. Yes, and it's so important because that does happen. They always say like the higher you go, the farther you can fall, and it's lonely at the top and all these different things. But it's not true. It's just sometimes people get a little displaced, and that's really where you come in, and you've been so wonderful in helping people find that. So is this what you're going to be talking about at TEDx?
Yeah, well, because this is a topic that's so dear to my heart because of where I've come from, because of my own personal journey. And I am doing what I love now and living a life that I never thought possible. Never did I ever think I would be on the TEDx stage, let alone, right? Talking in front of people and coaching people all over the world, even though I had achieved high levels of success by most people's standards before. I was a doctor, practicing as a medical director during the pandemic, checked off all these boxes and achieved high levels of success. And yet there was a part of me, right? My client is a former version of me, a part of me that was feeling like there's something else out there for me. There's something else that I'm meant to do even more. That's my calling, where I'll be able to help even more people in an even more deeply transformative, life-changing way. And so the idea that is all focused on unlocking your fullest potential, about stepping into each of our individual powers and unique gifts, and to let go of sabotaging ourselves from that, from holding ourselves back. And the title of the talk is actually The Root of Self-Sabotage, because even the most successful people I've come to realize often are holding themselves back in some way.
Mhm.
And what I talk about is what I've come to discover through my own personal experience and through working with clients and leaders all over the world, what I believe to be the root, the deepest cause of the self-sabotage, the holding ourselves back, and therefore unable to reach what our truest, most highest level of potential, success, and impact in the world is.
Right. Oh, I agree with you so much on that. And yes, when I say you are brilliant. You are absolutely brilliant. I mean, I know so much about you and the road that it is taking you to get here. And the fact that you're going to share just even a glimpse of that on the 29th of April is going to be so extraordinary for our viewers. And then it's going to go out to the world. So really, I guess the next question is like, who's your target? Like, who are you really speaking to on this subject?
Anyone who feels stuck or not fully fulfilled in some way, shape, or form, who has this inner voice within them, whether it be in their for something related to their personal life or their business or their career, their life purpose, whatever it is, where they have this inner conflict almost of what's in their heart and their intuition versus, let's say, what they're being told or what they think they should do from here. And so that could be a very wide range of people. Could be
Yeah,
somebody.
I was gonna say, well, you're just talking to everybody at that point. I think
um,
we've all been there, you know, especially through the journey. I mean, just of life, trying to achieve things. And um, I know that sometimes here and here, like it just doesn't match. And I love that you're bringing it all together to raise it even higher. That's a wonderful, wonderful thing. So how are you oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, well, my favorite people to work with and to talk to and to inspire and empower are those leaders in the world, right? The people that are out there trying to wanting to make a difference and impacting the world. And most of, like me, may have achieved a certain level of success based on other people's standards, based on what they think they should. And yet they may not realize that there's a whole nother level of power within them and potential for them to realize and actualize that they haven't tapped into because they are essentially falling victim to what I'm calling the root of self-sabotage. And so that's who especially I want to talk to, the people who are out there making a difference in the world and living their lives and leading other people, and who care about making an impact in the world and maybe haven't actually tapped into their fullest potential, even though in many ways they're very successful.
Right. Yeah, I was just talking with don't want to get too far off subject, but I was just talking with Greg at TEDx on the 29th of April. And we were talking about his success and everything like that. And he says, I still suffer from imposter syndrome every now and again. And I said, I just think that's natural, no matter how far you get and how many accomplishments you achieve, especially, as a high achiever, you still have those moments of, do I belong here? Am I the authority on this subject? So yeah, I have to agree with you. That's brilliant. So how are you preparing for this?
It's
There's
so
no wrong answer. There's no wrong answer, I promise.
well, I only paused because I'm thinking there's lots of different ways in which I'm preparing for it. In many ways, my whole life has been preparing me for this, because this is a message that as I'm talking out with people, with coaches, or working on my own and trying to brainstorm, it's something that is just within me that I haven't been able to express before because I've lived it. And now I want to share it with everyone so everyone else can live their best lives and feel the most fulfilled. And I have, I mean, this is obviously a first for me, and it's relatively new for me to even be speaking on stages and things like that. And so I am taking the speaker training with Dr. Dan Yeung, who's the organizer. I'm very thankful for that. And really just every opportunity that I get to try to feel into it, to talk to people about it, and to also get people's input, right, through LinkedIn, through my friends, through different communities and groups, to see what do people care about? What does this message mean to them? And to have it be, because the talk is not about me. I'm sharing my experience really so that I can help as many people as possible. And so getting as much input as I possibly can and then taking it one step at a time. That's how I'm preparing.
I agree. I love that. And somebody actually said to me, this is what I talked about. It's a gift. I was given this gift and now I'm giving a gift to others. And I thought that was such a beautiful way of putting it because that's really what, TEDx is all about. It's ideas worth spreading. And we get up there and it is such an honor to be right there in that red circle and, share with the audience and then the world stage that, these ideas and not everybody can get there, so congratulations for getting there. And I'm thrilled. I can't wait to see you. What are you looking
Thank you
forward
so
to
much.
most of all coming to Wilmington, Delaware? What are you looking forward to?
Being in that environment, being around, I mean, one of the things that I love most and my deepest passion is learning and growing and being around people who are extraordinary people on the stage, and even the people that are coming, just to be able to be in an environment like that where we're wanting to spread ideas that could change the world. Like, what an amazing environment to be in, an energy to be in, that we can connect and get to know each other and also learn from each other and all grow as a collective. So that's what I'm excited for.
That's a great answer. That is perfect. Lisa, it has been so wonderful talking to you. I am so excited to see you. I know everybody watching this better be excited to see you. You're just an extraordinary mind. So I'm going to grab some links off of you and I'll put them down below that you want to share
Perfect.
with everybody. And also, I'm going to put the link down so people can buy tickets to come out April 29th for TEDx Wilmington. It is going to be a fun-filled day packed with some of the most brilliant minds to ever step foot into Wilmington, Delaware. So I'm so happy that you were part of it, and I look forward to seeing you then.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.